I remember the darkness, a distant echo that resonates in the caverns of my memory. I also remember the light, that warm light that remained faint in the darkness behind my eyelids. I recall that in my years as a researcher, I immersed myself in the quest for the silent volcano, a myth from the far reaches of the region. According to local stories, this volcano didn't roar when it erupted and barely shook the earth. I crossed plains, climbed rocky mountains, always following to the northwest as the myth dictated. And then the magnetism of the place began to play with the compass needle, spinning unpredictably and chaotically. After crossing a ravine, I saw the light on the horizon. It was a volcano, enormous and majestic, spewing fire and smoke. Among these distant memories, amidst the shadows and uncertainty, is where I discovered a cave. With my flashlight and compass, I ventured into the unknown and descended. Through cracks and tunnels, I wandered in the midst of darkness, always guided by a strange, distant light, a light that seemed to respond to the rhythm of my compass, as if it were a radar leading me to the center of the volcano. Upon reaching the center, I saw it. The being that inhabited the volcano. The creature looked at me, illuminating and flickering, as if trying to communicate with me. I remembered Morse code and decided to engage in a luminous dialogue with it. I asked who it was. Its flashes responded to my signals without a clear or logical answer. But its flashes gave me tranquility, like a language beyond logic and decoding. Each response from it shook my core, transporting me to my childhood, to my grandparents' house, to a hug with my mother. I felt loved and protected, as if we communicated with emotions without the need to link the feeling to words. Its flashes intensified, revealing an indescribable emotion. The battery of my flashlight began to succumb to the darkness. After a slight flicker, my flashlight went out, and suddenly everything was in darkness, leaving me enveloped in the absolute blackness of the cave. I doubt the reality of that experience, wondering if it had happened or if it was simply a product of my imagination. But I admit that since then, when I close my eyes, the flicker persists in the darkness. A light turned into an unforgettable echo that dwells in the darkness behind my eyelids, containing an ethereal connection to my past that fades away every day.